Okay, this is my first YouTube video. We're going over Studio One's key switching system. Um, so yeah, let's just get right into it. So Studio One has really good integration with Vienna Symphonic libraries, um, key switch maps or articulation sets, whatever you want to call them. As soon as you load up an instrument, it loads up the articulation set right here, the key switch sets. This is great, but some of us, we don't have our instruments in our local computer. We have it on another computer, which is networked, and then we'll use Vienna Ensemble Pro to host all those instruments. Um, so we have to create these articulation sets manually. Now, what I've done is I've actually loaded all of my instruments locally, and then I will save the presets. So then I have the presets, and I, don't have to create the articulation sets manually. But somebody on the Studio One forum asked how to make them manually. So here we are. Okay, so as you can see, they are nested. They're using folders nesting into each other for different groups. So these are the two root articulations, and then from there you have these sub folders and sub and sub. So we're going to do two of them. We're going to do the Senza piccolo into long notes, into non-marcato, and then normal and soft brass. And then you can see it right here too. So right away under Senza piccolo, you can either have short notes, which there's nothing else after that, so it's just an articulation by itself, or there's a folder for long notes, and then from there the long notes has two more folders, which is non-marcato and then marcato. And then you have these articulations here for non-marcato, and then these articulations here. Let's do that for the marcato. Okay, so we're just going to do that real quick. For some reason, Studio One won't let me clear these articulations, so I'm just going to load up just a random articulation set here, and then I'm just going to remove all these. Okay. So the folder structure, Senza piccolo. So we're going to create a folder. Okay. Then underneath that, let's just make the short notes. Underneath that would be short notes. Okay. And then this is how you get to the different articulations, is with the activation sequence, and it'll make more sense as I do it. So the short note would be A1, and then after that it's C0. Okay, so that activates a short note. And then from there, for the long notes, we need to create a folder for the long notes because it's hosting all these other ones. So new folder, long notes, and then we're going to do two more folders underneath. One of them is non-marcato, and then the other one is marcato. And we're going to put them both underneath the long notes here. Okay. And then we're going to put the long notes underneath here. Okay, so now it's all nested in. Okay, so for this one here, non-marcato, create a new variation within that, which is normal. Okay, and then let's see, did this do it already? No. Let's see. Okay, that should be for the normal, and then it should create or fill in the activation sequence for the next one, which C sharp 6. Yep, it did. So here is soft low brass. Okay, so okay, as you can see here, normal, this is selected, and then when I select this, you'll go to soft, low, brass. So essentially this activation sequence, what it's doing is it's hitting all those keys for you to get from senza piccolo to long notes, C sharp, 0, and then excuse me, non-marcato, which is G0, and then C sharp 6, ultimately the soft, low, brass. Same thing with normal. So A to C sharp 0 to G0, and then to C6. That's it. That's how it works. Let's just do the marcato real quick and then call it a day. So under marcato, new variation, normal, which this would be A, or an A0, which is right here, A0 right here, and then C6. That's it. And then when I create this new variation, the second one should just automatically fill in soft, low, brass, marcato. Okay. So if you look over here, I'm going to switch from the low brass to normal in the marcato section. Boom. Boom. And then from there, if I want to switch over to the non-marcato normal, boom. Cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I apologize if it's a bit confusing because this is my first YouTube video and I just wanted to make this to help that person out that was asking how to manually do this. So yeah, thanks for watching. All right.